right, good morning to those of you who are braving the early hours. It is 7 a.m. We are at Brunswick Auto Mart Arena in Strongsville, Ohio. Getting ready to watch the Findlay Trojans take on the Bears of Olentangy Berlin High School in this game number 2 of the Padua Holiday Tournament. Trojans, last night, if you were watching, a good showing against a very good team. 4-2 ultimately loss to the Golden Bears of Upper Arlington, but a result that on paper looks like a really good one for the Trojans. Bears were favored by about 5 in that one. This game, a little bit of a different story. Trojans favored by about a goal. Berlin, if you were been watching all year, this is the team Trojans did get a victory against in the preseason. The varsity's only win of the preseason, actually. Has been playing better lately. Berlin has had a big 3-0 shutout victory over Padua Bruins last night, so a good win for them, probably their best win of the season. So Berlin on a bit of a roll. Trojans still kind of looking for that signature victory. Trojans have 4 wins on the year, and really wanting to make a statement here this morning against Berlin. Let's see the Trojans wearing their visiting blue as the designated away team in this game this morning. Berlin in their whites. I think what Berlin is wearing today is my favorite hockey jersey in Ohio high school hockey. See them, they've got kind of that Carolina blue with the bear face on it. Big fan. If you're into jerseys. But once again, this is a tournament scoring, or excuse me, a period scoring tournament, so every period matters in this game. Trojans managed to take 1 out of the possible 5 points against Upper Arlington last night for winning the first period. They'll look to do more than that this morning against the Bears. Bright, well, not even bright and early, dark and early. Still black outside here in very snowy Cleveland. Snow's coming down really hard this morning. Hopefully it's not doing the same back in Findlay. Trojans will take the ice again this afternoon, 3:50 p.m. So we'll get a chance to take a nap. It's St. Charles. Going to be on the other side. That'll be another really tough one. St. Charles went to the Final Four last year in the state. And on a roll themselves. St. Charles looking pretty good, looking pretty scary this year. So hopefully Trojans will be able to make a good showing of that. But right now, Bears and the Trojans. Looking at jersey numbers, doesn't look too different. I do see Cam White dressed. I didn't see him on the ice last night. I think Luis Berardino is dressed as well. Good to see Jude Brassfield in the goal this morning. First time in a few games for that, the senior. Last saw him against Ignatius. Not the Trojans' finest game, but he was in for that. And then also the really good game against Walsh Jesuit at home a couple weeks ago. Shaker Heights win as well. Speaking of, Shaker Heights had a surprising result yesterday. They tied Olentangy Liberty 5-5. Shakers had a bit of a rough start to the season, and Liberty, of course, only 2 years off from winning the state championship. Not the scoreline I was expecting to see in that game, but hey, that's why they play the games. All right, looks like starting 5 for the Trojans this morning is going to look a lot like it did last night. Up front, Draven Wilson, Colin Somerville, Sam Swisher. On blue line, it's Brady Delariuel and Simon Tanner. And in the net, senior goalie Jude Brassfield. We're ready to drop the puck. Here we go. Get away, off the opening faceoff. Draven Wilson's going to take that immediately. Got it around the far corner. He's awake this morning, Draven is. He's going to bring it all the way around. High slot, take a shot, and oh, nice little glove save. Draven testing the awakeness of Berlin's goalie there. All right, well, Draven's awake. Face off in the offensive zone. It's going to be Somerville. Switcher missing there. Here's a Draven Wilson again. He's getting a one-on-one, and he shoots again. Another save. Hey, Connie, what did Draven eat for breakfast? Did he like... Did he ever go to bed? Like, what happened? Yeah, that's... So 2 shots on goal for Wilson here, 20 seconds into the game. Turner Merrill on the face-off. From the blue line, here's Brady Delariuel sending it. Goes a little wide of the net. Merrill picking up the rebound, flips it up and into the netting, and will face off again. Defensive pairing changing out. We see Ryan Moss, Hayden Giroux on the ice now for the Trojans. Up front, Merrill, Stearns, and Fleckner. Out front, that was a good chance for the Trojans there. Just slid through everybody, and the Bears are going to get their first entry into the Trojan zone this morning. Ryan Moss on the puck, kind of lost his balance. Going back the other way. Here's a chance. Shot and a save early. Rebound out. Connor Stearns off the wall, finds Turner Merrill. Merrill dumps it in. Nope, that'll be icing. So then we'll come back the other way. One minute gone in this game. We're about to face off for the 4th time already. Here's Jaron Clark on the draw. Berlin wins that one. Puck out in the corner. Then from the side of the circle, missing there. Cleared out of the middle. That was kind of a dangerous spot. I didn't see who actually got the stick on it to send it out. Icing not called. Stolen by Clark off the back wall. Finds Cam White. White turns it over in the offensive zone. Then almost keeping it out of the neutral zone. But a nice hit there from Brady Delariuel. Turns it back over for the Trojans. Berlin coming back through the neutral zone. Poked away out of the zone by Nathan Marshall. Berlin picks it up again and dumps it. White now in the corner, up and out, and no, probably not going to be icing. Nope, waved off. Trojans will change lines. Berlin will turn on the Jets. Gets a nice move around Swisher there. Poked away by Simon Tanner. Puck picked up by Wilson. Went off the back of number 9 for Berlin. Wilson finds Swisher. Swisher flips it out to Somerville. Somerville gets a tap on it. Berlin in the corner. That one going just wide of net off the wall. Here's Moss. Tied up in the corner. Swisher is there. Swisher trying to get it out to Wilson, but Berlin's going to win that board battle. Back to the board. Swisher. Berlin does kick it out. Now they've got a chance here. High slot. Guys looking for what to do. Can't do much. He was defended well by Giroux. Pass attempt out to the point. Misses, and puck will slide all the way back for the Bears. Good pressure from Merrill, forcing a turnover. Jackson Fleckner has got a chance here. He shoots and scores. Jackson Fleckner. Woo! That was a nice shot from top of the circle. Turner Merrill forces a turnover, brings it into the zone, and then hits Fleckner. Fleckner takes a couple strides and finds the top corner, gives the Trojans a 1-0 lead. 11:56 to go in the first period. Fleckner from Turner Merrill. Just talking about how I liked how that line looked last night. So Berlin here pushing it in, but 3 Trojan defenders in the way. That shot blocked, but blocked to a bad spot. Fleckner getting the turnover and shooting again. He wants another one. That shot was deflected up high into the back glass. Oh, Merrill with the one-timer attempts. Couldn't get square on it. His momentum carried him past it, but that was another good look for the Trojans. On the puck behind the net. Wraparound attempt is denied by Brassfields. Cleared out by Stearns and no icing. I thought that was going to be icing. Berlin back into the zone. It's Tanner. One encouraging thing is that beginning of the season, the Trojans started games slowly, fall behind quickly, and then kind of have to dig themselves out of a hole. But last night, despite the loss, ultimately jumping out to a 2-0 lead against a team like Upper Arlington was very encouraging. And then, of course, scoring first this morning, something you want to see continue. Marshall cross ice to Delaruel. Up the boards, looking for Clark, but up and out of play into the Berlin bench. And looks like we're going to face off all the way back. 10.5 minutes to go in the first period. Trojans with an early 1-goal lead. Somerville will face off. Backboards, it's Swisher. Swisher takes a big hit and goes down hard. That's going to be a penalty coming on the Bears. So Trojans will go on the first power play of this game. Might be a 5, I'm hearing. We will see. Hit in the back. We'll see when it goes up on the scoreboard. I'm on the opposite side from the scorer's table, so I can't hear what the ref is saying to them, but oh, how is the person? I assume he's fine. He's out there playing. He had the assist on the previous goal. Turner looking good, so not sure exactly what the injury was, but he seems good to go. All right, so no penalty up on the scoreboard, but only 4 Bears out on the ice. So there is a penalty. Just haven't seen it up on the scoreboard yet. Power play unit for the Trojans: Swisher, Wilson, Stearns, Tanner, and Somerville. Somerville sliding back to play defense on the power play. So yeah, no penalty up on the clock, so we're just going to have to wing it. At 10-11 in the first period, Trojans go on the power play. Not sure if it's 2 or 5 or what, but here's Simon Tanner at the blue line. He's going to send it in. Oh, and that was a quick goal. I think Stearns might have tipped it, or maybe Tanner just slid it in from the blue line. I'm honestly not sure if that was Stearns or Swisher. Well, Stearns is leading the line, so we'll say Connor Stearns. It might be his first goal of the season for the Trojans. And it must be a major because they're staying for... Was that a 5? Was that a 5-minute penalty? Okay, because there's still only 4 out there, yeah. All right, so it must be a major because the Bears still down a man. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. From the blue line, Swisher over to Tanner. So yeah, Trojans with a 2-0 lead still on the power play, so they should be on the power play for another almost 5 minutes. Somerville out to Wilson, top of the circle, turns and shoots. Kick save out to the slot. Berlin clears the zone. Somerville turns off the boards, but that goes right back to the Bears. They're going to clear it back again, Somerville. Swisher finds Fleckner, who hits Wilson in stride. Wilson's been shooting a lot. Gets his own rebound there. Back out to Somerville under some pressure. Goes off the boards for Tanner. Oh, Tanner. That was well defended. Forced turnover in the offensive zone. I don't think Tanner was expecting the defender to be on him so quickly. Somerville catches Fleckner into the zone. Top of the circle to the middle, looking for Luis DiBerardino. Bears clear the zone again. Still tips it off to Mac Archer. Oh no! We had Brady Delario lose his balance there. Turned it over. Berardino takes a hit but finds Archer. Looks like somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 minutes left on the Trojan power play, if my math is correct. Berardino at the blue line. Trojans enjoying a 2-0 lead. About midway through the first. Cleared out again by the Bears. Brady Delario behind the Finley net, finds Archer. Archer across to Stearns, hard off his stick. He's going to follow it, tipped away, but here comes Swisher. Swisher gets it stolen, and the Bears cleared out again. Somerville able to stop it from going too far. Here comes Simon Tanner into the zone. Drop pass back to Swisher. Swisher! His pass gets deflected over to the far side. Somerville to Wilson. Wilson from deep. Shot goes wide. Tanner to Stearns behind the net. Oh, Stearns couldn't connect on the pass. Finds Somerville at the blue line. He's going to go Wilson one-timer, missing on that. Kept in the zone well by Tanner off the foot. Here's a shot by Tanner, and he scores! Simon Tanner. That's his second goal of this power play, maybe? Although I think Stearns tipped in the first one. Oh, no, we're going to give Draven Wilson, looks like, tipped that in. He's leading the line, so we'll say Draven Wilson goal. So 2 assists on this power play from Simon Tanner. A major penalty costing the Bears big time here, as the Trojans have scored 2 on this power play already, and there's still a couple of minutes left. 3-0 Trojans, 7 minutes to go in the first. Bears out of the zone. Stearns collects it, finds Tanner. Tanner makes a nice move. Oh, looked like he was going to try to get one of his own. Does find Stearns in the middle. Deflected back out to Tanner. Tanner across to Somerville under pressure. Finds, fancy stick move there by Tanner, who finds Wilson. Shoots, rebound, scores. Turner Merrill puts that one in. 4-0 Trojans. You have that one to Merrill. So my dad, or Andy Brasso, commented earlier, how's the guy who got hurt last night? He's looking pretty good. Just scored a goal, so he's got a goal and an assist. This morning, we are less than 10 minutes into this game, and the Trojans are up 4. All right, Trojans still on the power play for another minute. Again, that penalty costing the Bears dearly. It was 1-0 when I'm assuming a boarding penalty called on the Bears. Brady Delario takes a shot, and Trojans have scored 3 on the power play so far. Puck up and out of play into the Berlin bench. 6:06 to go in the first. Trojans are up 4. You heard me right. 4-0 Trojans with 6:06 to go in the first. I don't know that we've scored 4 goals in a game all season, much less in the first period. Bears clear the zone. Tanner across to Wilson. Wilson in a good spot. Turned over. Kept in the zone by Swisher. Top of the circle. He looks and shoots. Ah, that's stolen. And sent down. Touched up to Tanner. Should be about 10 seconds or so left on the Trojan power play. Again, never went up on the clock. Here comes Tanner from the circle. The shot is tipped up and out of play. Merrill will face off. He had the last goal. Picked up by Stearns. Up high to Moss. Across to Giroux. Grassfield counting down. And now Bears back to full strength. Now the goalie's not happy. I wouldn't be either. I'd be thinking about pulling that kid. All right. Nice move there by Fleckner. Had to put on the brakes. Stayed in possession momentarily. Bears are back to full strength after allowing 3 on that major penalty. Trojan power play looking pretty good there. Ryan Moss with the shot, flipped up high, down and in. Whoa! I'm not even sure Ryan Moss had the initial shot, and looks like Stearns leading the line. So Connor Stearns credited for that tip in. Goalie made the save. It went way up high and behind him. And Stearns, I guess, able to tip it in. I couldn't even tell. So Stearns from Moss makes it 5-0 Trojans here in the first. Cam White in on the faceoff now. Jackson Fleckner sends it down. Here come the Bears into offensive territory. Almost stolen by Marshall. Had it for a second, then took a big hit. On the wall in front of us. Really don't want to see the Trojans let up here. Not that I expect them to, but Marshall really taking a beating out there. Recovers and tries to clear it, then out the point, deflects the shot up high and into the into the netting. 4:05 to go in the first. A long first period, mostly because of all the face-offs, and most of the face-offs because of Trojan goals. 5-0 is your score. We'll face off in the Trojan defensive zone. Not sure how many shots on goal the Trojans have, or the Bears, but it's Bears don't have a ton of shots. I want to say Brassfield maybe has a couple of saves, maybe 2. And honestly, I would imagine the Trojans are shooting 50% or better as it pertains to shots on goal. Because it doesn't seem like we've got more than 10 shots on goal, honestly. Trojans picking their spots well in this one. 3.5 to go in the first. Wilson pressuring into the zone. Picked up by Delariuel across to Tanner. Tanner for Somerville. Gets past him. Bears will turn it around and bring it in the zone. Delariuel forces the turnover. Here comes Merrill. Turns it back over. Bears still in possession. Shot goes a bit wide. Puck out front. Sounded like a stick save. Couldn't see it, but the goalie stick has that particular clunk when the pass hits. Have a whistle down here on the near side away from the puck. Didn't see what it was. Oh, Merrill goes hard into the boards. It looked like he's down. I didn't even see him. That's a head contact penalty going against the Bears. Looks like the referee's saying 2 minutes. Yeah, okay, we do have the penalty on the clock this time. So, 2-minute penalty, assessed number 11 of the Bears. Trojans will go on the power play after scoring 3 on a 5-minute power play earlier in this period. The referee having a conversation with the Berlin coach. It doesn't seem to be overly friendly. So, power play unit for the Trojans: Stearns, Swisher, Wilson, Tanner, and Somerville. Somerville now from the blue line. His pass for Swisher is deflected up. What's interesting is, here's Stearns, finds the side of the net. Is that when that power play started earlier, Bears are doing a really nice job clearing the zone. Wilson from deep, saved just barely by the Bears goalie. Here's Tanner up high. Through traffic and in. Oh my goodness, Simon Tanner sniping. That puck never left the ice. That was just some sort of ground laser to make it 6-0 here in the first period. Trojans with their 4th power play goal of the first period. And 6th overall. We're going to see a goalie change for Berlin. So 2:20 to go in the first. Oh my goodness, goalie makes the save and then a bad rebound comes out and Trojans almost had a 7th right off the face-off. Looks like Trojans will go on the penalty kill here. Looks like a tripping, gonna go against DiBerdino. So with 1:57 to go in the first period, Trojans will go on the penalty kill. Their first penalty of the game. DiBerdino for tripping, 2 minutes. Penalty kill unit looks like Jaron Clark. Who else you got? Nathan Marshall. Here's a chance for the Bears. Hayden Drew's up there. Save for Brassfields. Hayden Drew and Ryan Moss. So Marshall, Moss, Clark, and Drew out to kill the penalty for the Trojans. Penalty clock and the game clock pretty close. Looks like the period will end about 5 seconds before the period. So barring a goal, it'll be about 5 seconds of Berlin power play when we start the second period. Here they come into the zone. Makes a move around Drew. Kicks it back out to the point for, that's Bishop, it says on his jersey. Cross ice. Move around Marshall into the circle. Ooh, poked out, but up high. Here's going to be a shot chance. Save for Brassfields. Out to the point and cross ice. Good chance there. The shot. Brassfield dives out and covers. Clock is running. It shouldn't be. I don't know if it's because it's a 6-goal lead. Maybe that's on purpose. I didn't know they'd do that this early in the game, though. I figured I'd have to wait till the third period. Maybe an intentional running clock. Puck out. Took a nice Berlin bounce, and now here's a chance. Brassfield being screened in the crease. Somebody can get that guy out of there. Saw Brassfield go with the cup check on on the guy screening him. Not sure if you saw that, but traditional goalie move, and that's going to do it for period number 1. Trojans will take a point for winning this period. 6-0 your score after 1. This is the most the Trojans have scored in a game all year, and it is the first period. So a good morning so far for the Trojans. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Oh no, they're not going to cut the ice. It doesn't look like, so we'll stay right here. All right, yep, we're going to keep it right here. And yeah, so that was an intentional running clock. So I guess with a 6-goal lead, that's going to happen here in this tournament. So we'll see if the Trojans can take advantage of that and not let this lead drop any. So the way the tournament works, again, you get a point for every period that you win, and Trojans won the first period, just like they won the first period last night. So gained another point in the standings. Get 2 points for an overall game win. So for each game, 5 total points available, 2 for the game and 1 for each period. We will face off. It's going to be Jaron Clark to start. Trojans still on the penalty kill for 3 seconds. Trojans win the face-off. Delaruel skates it back, enough to kill off the penalty, and we see DiBerardino back on the ice for the Trojans. Full strength. Bears having to bring it back into their own territory to regroup. They do a nice job with it, though. And bring it into the Trojan zone. Here's Tanner. Getting held up behind the Finley net. Good steal there by Berlin. Get the point out to the, pass out to the point. That turned around though by Delaruel and cleared from the zone. There's White on the boards, sending it back to the corner for the Trojans. They'll make a quick change. We're going to see that Somerville, Wilson, Swisher line back out. Swisher breaks that pass up, but Berlin powering through. Swisher in the corner, puck up high and out of play. Looked like the puck was kind of caught at the base of the boards there, and Swisher had to kind of wedge it out, and when he did, it flipped up a lot higher than anticipated. 13:40 to go in the second period. Trojans up 6. Somerville on the face-off. Bears win that one. Circle it around a bit. Top of the circle, defended well by Somerville. Gets the steal. I've lost track of who all scored for the Trojans. From the blue line, that shot is tipped wide. It's cleared out of the zone by Swisher. Icing is called. We'll come back in front. I know Stearns has a couple. I know Fleckner has one. I know Merrill's got one. Tanner's got one. Might be forgetting one. Chance here for the Bears. Nice defense by Ryan Moss to clear it out of the slot. That was in a dangerous spot. Berlin showing some good on-puck work here in the second. They've been able to keep possession for most of it. Here's Hayden Giroux looking to clear it out of the zone. Bears send it right back. So Bears don't look too down after that kind of disastrous first period. Playing very aggressively here in the second, and have the bulk, if not all, of the zone time here in the first 3 minutes or so of the second period. Into the zone again. That one turned over by Stearns, but picked up at center ice again by the Bears. Here comes Fleckner up the near side, lost control of the puck, and then took a big hit here. That couldn't have been fun. Stearns has the puck in the corner, gets stolen. Yeah, Bears, credit to the Bears coming out here strong in the beginning of the second period. Not looking down after going down 6 to open the game. Off the glass and out of the zone. Here's a chance for DiBerardino. Sent back the other way by the Bears. Caden Weasel in now, sends it to the corner. 11 minutes to go in the second. Tanner across to Delaruel. Sends it to, tried to send to the corner, bounced back into the back behind the net. Bears recovering. Flip it up high. It's going to be picked up by Delaruel. He touches it over to Tanner. Back to Delaruel and up for Somerville. Gets a stick on it. Now here's Wilson. Chance here for Somerville. Shot and a rebound out. Looks like Bears pick up the rebound. Now here's Somerville. Shot is deflected up high. Now Tanner from the point. Through trap. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Simon Tanner finds the top corner from the blue line. Simon Tanner on fire today. 2 goals, but also 2 assists on shots from that same spot on tip goals. So 4 points at least for Simon Tanner so far in this game. Makes it 7-0 Trojans. Maybe we should play all our games at 7 a.m. Or not. Turner Merrill in on the draw. Wins that one. Stearns chasing it. Bears sending that one down. Picked up by Mac Archer. Archer across. Who we got there? Monica Kerwin. First time I've seen her tonight. Or this morning, rather. Sorry, I missed that, but that just kind of trickled toward the goal. Brassfield opted to cover. 9 minutes to go, running clock. Here in the second period, Trojans 7, Bears nothing. Here comes Weasel up the near side. Comes Merrill, Weasel. Somebody's net guard off, kind of distracted me for a second. Bears going to take it up the far wall, chased down by Drew. In comes Clark. Clark gets it off the wall. Oh, broken up well by the Bears. Oh, Caden Weasel with a nice hit there. Get the puck going the right way for the Trojans. Bears. Goes back and forth a little bit. We had Hayden Giroux losing his balance here in front of us. Bears finally pick it up behind their own net. Trying to get some possession going. Center ice Sam Swisher all over the puck. Good pass out from the ball by the Bears. They're going to enter the zone. Now here's Moss with a nice tip away. Moss up the wall to Swisher. Swisher flips it up high and now to play. We'll face off in front of the Finley net. Just got a comment on Facebook that our 6 a.m. practices are paying off. And yeah, that's a good point. That very well could play into the Trojans. This isn't really new for them playing hockey this early. It's new for us to watch it this early, but these guys are normally right in the, well, at this point, they're done with practice and on their way to school. So, good point. Always a chance for the Bears, though. Defended well by Brady Delaruel, and before the shot could ever happen, nice pass out to Wilson, but went off his skates instead of his stick, and here come the Bears again. Simon Tanner gets there first. Wilson off the corner. At this point, Trojans, I think, probably playing some mini games out there. Things like let's not give up this lead. You know, let's win each period. Things like that. And so. Hopefully, Trojans are in the lead so far for the second period as well, 1-0. Steal from behind by Wilson. How he managed to do that without tripping the guy, I will never know. That was nice. Here's Stearns, lost control. Tanner for Merrill. Merrill. Oh, his pass broken up, and now a chance for the Bears. Shot blocked by Tanner. Forward battle. Looks like the Bears are going to win it. Shot goes real wide. Again, Bears showing a little bit of life. Quick shot. Brassfield was in a good spot, but the shot went wide. That was literally, I think, the best scoring chance, though, that the Bears have had all morning. Unfortunately, went a little wide for them. Here's to Larrywell, cross ice to Tanner. And Fleckner is going to send it to the corner. Trojans get a much-needed line change. Stearns, from his knees, gets a shot on net and takes a hit, but that was accurate. A good poke by Nathan Marshall. Archer turns the puck around. Oh, Clark almost had a stick on it. That's going to be not icing. Goalie comes out to play it. Not enough Trojans to make him pay for that. Clark keeps it in the zone for the Trojans. Under 5 minutes to go in the second. Here's to Berardino at center ice. So trying to flip it into the corner, but bounces off a Bear. It's one of the benefits the Trojans enjoy of being the only high school team using the ice. Back Archer through traffic is, they don't have to worry about splitting time on the ice with other teams, and so we enjoy those Friday night home games, and students can be done with practice before school starts. Pass over to the far side right as Berlin was in the middle of a line change. Clark into the neutral zone for Wilson. Out off the wall, here come the Bears. Shot blocked by Kerwin. Comes out off the wall to Wilson. Wilson on the run. Finds Somerville on the near side. Nice pass. Somerville going to take a hit. He was kind of having to drag it. He wasn't on his strong hand there. But, oh, no, that one gets past Archer, and it's going to go all the way back. Brassfield's going to have to step up. Finds Moss. Shot goes wide. Swisher up and out of play. Right at 3 minutes to go, running clock. 7-0 Trojans. We'll face off in the defensive zone. Merrill at the dot. Chance for the Bears. Merrill sends it to the wall. Shot comes in. Save made. Rebound picked up by, who we got there? Moss. Who hits Fleckner. Now Fleckner across to Stearns. Tipped away from Stearns, but he gets it back. Kept in the zone by Merrill. Bears send it out of the zone though. Merrill sends it right back. Bears in possession. Out to center ice. Pass doesn't connect. And oh no, miscommunication for the Trojans. Nobody on the puck for either team. Finally the Bears get it going in their direction. That one off the skates of Giroux. He's going to send it harder around the boards to Moss. Moss out to center ice. Picked up by the Bears. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. Moss out to the Bears. Here come the Bears into the offensive zone. Top of the circle. Drop pass. Shot goes high. Off the wall. Bears into the slot. Shot comes and a save by Brassfield. Also a sliding save. So again, credit to the Bears. They are down big, but they're fighting. Continuing to pressure. Continue to put some shots on the net. And also credit to Finley for keeping the puck out of the net so far. In a game when they could be slacking a bit. 1 minute to go in the second, running clock. Puck trickles out of the zone on the Bears. That one goes off of Tanner and back to Brassfield. He'll cover. Running clock, there's about 40 seconds left here in the second. Somerville on the draw, out to Larrywell, off the wall and out of the zone. Trojans in this period don't have a ton of offensive zone time. That's concerning. Shot and save. Not concerning as much in this game as it is just a trend we'd like to see reverse. That's probably been the biggest curse for the Trojans so far this year is offensive zone time. Not seeing much of it, and we're not seeing much of it in the second period, but that will do it for period number 2. Trojans win the second period by a goal, so 2 points in the standings. We will take a break now for some ice maintenance. One more period to go. Will be a running clock when we get started. 7-0 is your score. Trojans in the lead. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks for getting up early with us. This is a treat. All right, welcome back. 15 minutes on the clock left in this game. Trojans 7, Berlin Bears 0. Trojans scored 6 in the first period, 1 in the second period. So 2 points in the standings so far for the Trojans. My only complaint, too much defensive zone time in that second period. Despite the scoreboard, Berlin really controlled the puck the vast majority of that second period. Want to see that turned around here. Want to see the Trojans keep the pressure on and get all 5 points out of this game. The stakes will get higher this afternoon. St. Charles on a roll. They're either playing right now or will be playing right after us. So we'll see how that game goes. But I think the challenge will get pretty strong very quickly this afternoon. Not that Berlin is not a good team, but there's a difference. St. Charles blanked Berlin 5-0 last time they played. This period will start out with a running clock, and it'll stay that way as long as the lead is at 6 or more. So Trojans will hope to just let these 15 minutes run down. And Trojans will need to score at least 1 in this period to secure all 5 points in the standings. This is why I don't like period scoring. It's normally in a game like this, you could concern yourself with just winning the game, but here, in order to give the Trojans the best chance to advance in this tournament, they have to worry about winning the period specifically, which is not something that you would normally need to focus on. Bears win the opening tip. Send it in the general direction of the goal, but high into the corner. Now Swisher gets past him. Bears keeping it. Into the corner, it's Tanner. Tanner's going to fling it out, and it takes a weird bounce off the boards. Going to come back to Tanner again. Tanner drop pass to Delaruel. He's going to go up for Wilson. Gets a stick on it, no icing. So Trojans will chase into the offensive zone. Here comes Tanner. Tanner just having kind of the game of his life out there. All over the ice. At least 4 points, if not more, in this game. Fleckner, high slot, shoots high. Bears bring it back. Gets around Stearns. Nice move into the zone. That shot was blocked by Drew. And then that shot blocked by Brassfield. Rebound went right out to, or the block shot went right back out to the shooter, and Brassfield made the save. Comes Fleckner with the steal. He dumps it in. Behind the net, it's, who we got there? Stearns. Finds Drew. No, oh, Cam White! And then DiBerardino. Oh, my goodness. Couple of great saves there by the Berlin goalie. Cam White almost had one, and rebound kicked back out to DiBerardino, and goalie robbed them both.
They were both robbed.
They were both robbed. White and DiBerardino looking for what might be their first varsity goals. And it would be for DiBerardino. Not sure about White. I'll find out. Archer off the wall to himself, and then off the wall to himself again. Good pass from Archer up to Weasel. Weasel from the blue line shoots. Oh, just missing the top corner there. Weasel, the only scorer against St. Ignatius a couple weeks ago for the Trojans. Weasel cross for DiBerardino into the offensive zone. Puck puck up and out of play. "12 minutes to go in the game. Somerville on the draw. Wilson to the corner. Wilson gets the steal in the offensive zone, shoots, blocked, picks up the rebounds, gains control, keeps it in. Oh, but the pass gets stolen, and Bears missed that pass. And Wilson will get back. Here's a penalty coming. Hooking is the call. Looks like Somerville, the perpetrator. Yep, Colin Somerville going to the box. Called for hooking. Second penalty of the game for the Trojans. 11 minutes to go in this one. Trojans will be on the penalty kill for a couple. It's Drew, it's Marshall. Marshall on the face-off there. Drew, Marshall, Moss, and who we got? Stearns out for the Trojans. Good movement in from Berlin. He's going to shoot and score. Wow, missed that one. Power play goal. Just wove his way through the defense and beat Brassfield mid-range. 7-1, your score. So Berlin takes the period lead, 1-0. Overall score, 7-1. Unfortunate, I know Brassfield really wanted that shutout. Couldn't say the word before. So now Trojans, they need to score in this period, and ideally score a couple. Power play goal for the Bears. Still on the running clock. Icing the call. Will face off in the Trojan zone. Very well. Out to White on the far side. Oh, stolen by DiBerardino. He's got a one-on-one chance, and he, just off the goalie. And up, slams the stick. DiBerardino wanted that one, and I don't blame him. Under 9 minutes to go now. Puck in the Trojan side. White's trying to center it. Picked up by the Bears. Off the wall and center ice. Tanner there. Turnover. Off the wall, it's Wilson. Back to the Bears. Tanner flinging it in. 8.5 to go. Trojans battling to get a shot on net. Wilson picking it up off the wall. Steal attempt. He gets around number 11. Pushes it into the zone, but it's all Bears there. Bad pass by the Bears. Moss on it now. He's going to bring it into the zone for the Trojans. Not a lot of help. Takes a hit, and puck is stolen. Trojans have changed. Bears coming in quickly into the zone. Merrill and Giroux combining on some good team defense there. Trojans ice the puck. And we'll face off in the defensive zone, 7.5 to go. Halfway through the third. Trojans, as it stands, would only get 4 out of these 5 points, despite the scoreboard, because of dumb tournament scoring rules. So if the Trojans can tie up the period, it'd be 4.5 points, and then if they Couple. That's a shot and a save. Puck up and out of play. Cam White to face off. Verdino out of the zone. Bears pick it up on the far wall. Delay well, cross to White, off the wall. Back to Tanner, then White again. White sends it to the corners, looking for Verdino, that'll be icing. And we'll do it again, 6:09 and counting. Left in the game. Out to the point. There's going to be a shot. That's blocked. Oh, and then the rebound shot. Good save by Brassfield. That was a weird angle. Out of the zone for the Trojans, and that will not be icing. I would imagine that in the last two periods, the Bears actually have more shots than the Trojans. I don't have that official count. Tanner. From the D zone, we'll send it to the corner. And then pressure it. Trojans will change into the neutral zone. Stolen by Moss. Moss doing some dancing. Oh man, doing some nice dancing on the line there to prevent the offsides. Did a great job and then lost his balance right at the end, but he did his job. And there was no offside. Should take some ballet lessons, I think, right? 4.5 minutes to go. Bears pushing into the offensive zone. Drew holding that up. Puck loose in the corner. Fleckner on it. Up for Merrill. Merrill kind of swarms. Does manage to get it out of the zone. Bears send it on net from deep. Brassfield touching it up to Moss. Out of the zone. Blocked by Wilson. Weasel. Excuse me, that was Weasel, not Wilson. There were two tall number 30-somethings. Now uncovered by the Berlin goalie. Under 4 minutes to go now. Surprised there's not more hamstring injuries. Larry, oh, thanks, Larry. If I got a raise, it'd be anything more than zero. Here comes another chance. Oh, nice save by Brassfield. Good quick shot by the Bears. Big hit on the wall. 3.5 to go. And oh, another chance for the Bears. Stole it right away from Marshall. The one-timer attempt is saved by Brassfield. 3 minutes to go. Not to be a goalie homer here, but these kinds of games can be tough for goalies when you're not seeing a ton of action. And then you're kind of surprised when you do, especially a team like Berlin, who's got some individually skilled players who can put some good shots on net. And we've seen a couple of those, especially here in these last couple of periods. Another chance, another save there for Brassfield. So Berlin definitely winning the shots on goal battle here in the third. DeBerdino to Somerville. He did get a stick on it. The Bears will send it back out of the zone. That's going to head all the way back. Icing waved off. Delariwell chasing it to the back. Oh, and he loses his balance. Bears are going to pick it up in the Trojan zone. Top of the circle. Trying to shoot. It was blocked by someone. Verdino clearing it out. 2.5 minutes to go. Broadcasting for the love of the game. That's what's happening here. All right. Oh, gets around Swisher. Again, Berlin with some nice skilled players. Doing some good stick work, some good passing, and pretty good presence. All these Olentangy teams always have skilled players. Going to be a penalty coming against the Bears. Didn't see what happened, but I did see the ref's arm up, and I saw Simon Tanner down. See the running clock here, under 2 minutes to go in the game. Bears, number 11, will go to the box for the second time. So Trojans will finish out this game on the power play, and a goal would be great for the team here in the standings, get that extra half point, if that matters. Wilson out to the point. Somerville across to Tanner. Down low for Swisher. Backhand shot. Save and a rebound. Philly makes the cover. 1 minute to go.
We do actually need a goal, guys.
Tanner from deep. Shot and save. Somerville shoots wide, and that's going to scoot out of the zone on the Trojans. Tanner for Stern. Stearns with a chance for a hat trick. Shot and save. Rebound out to Somerville. Somerville, Wilson turns and shoots. Rebound out to Tanner. Up top, Somerville. His shot blocked. Picks up the rebound. 15 seconds to go. Tanner looking. Oh my goodness. Ties up the period. Simon Tanner with at least his 5th point of the game. That is nice, and that's going to do it for this game. 8-1. Your final. Trojans over the Bears of Berlin. 4.5 points out of 5 for the Trojans for tying that 3rd period. So the best showing of the year by far for the Trojans in this game, coming out and dominating. 4 power play goals, scoring 8, by far more than they've scored in any game all season, maybe double. And with only allowing the 1, and that 1 being a power play goal, we will take it. Hopefully Trojans get rested up, because they got a tough one coming up at 3:50. St. Charles, the Cardinals, for the 3rd game of this tournament. Trojans with a really good morning, 8-1 victory over Berlin. Thanks for getting up early with us. We'll be back at 3:50 p.m. Watch the Trojans take on St. Charles in the 3rd game of this tournament. Have a good rest of your day.